everyone, welcome to the next picture from this page in Magical Worlds by Johanna Basford and using Staedtler Design Journey pencils. Now yesterday I came up with this idea, oh hang on, just moving my book under my pencils, for this mushroom, and I sort of said I've never done a green mushroom before, do you remember? Shall we? What do you think? Yes, let's be brave and have a go. I'm going to do it in olive greens. I think that might be the best. Who knows? So, hang on, let me just show you. This is, whoops. This is the version that I did before in the so that's how I would normally do this sort of mushroom. But it's the same one, you see, but no, we're going to do it differently. So we're going to start with number 19. I think it's a dark ochre, and we're going to use this along the bottom. I'm just going to build up quite a few layers near the bottom and then fade it upwards and work my way across like this. I was just looking, it's very exciting. You're going to be riveted as I share this with you. I was just downstairs making coffee. That was the exciting bit. And I was having a look at the filler that I bought, mortar, it's 57, for filling some gaps in my bricks. Yeah, and unfortunately I double checked and it has to be applied. So I'm going over what I've done and extending our, I don't know whether to leave, I think I'm going to colour over these, we'll deal with them later. And I was looking at it and it has to be applied between a temperature of between 5 and 40 degrees. Now it's 1 degree today at the moment, so it's not going to be able to do it today. I don't think it's due to get up that high, and by the time it gets warm, sort of lunchtimey, I'm going to be out. Now 56. I'm going to go over everything again with this. So that was, you know, I'm like, I'm gonna, and you can't do it when it's wet. You can keep it dry. Obviously I've got, you can cover it over, so I could potentially put some sort of plastic over it to keep it dry if it does rain. And this looks a bit stripy, especially here. I think I'm going to use this colour. This is the 579. I'm just going to do this bottom bit again and try and blend it better into the green. This is a more of a greeny colour. I think it might work better. So I'm trying to just do a light bit coming up there. Anyway, so once you've opened the container, you have to use it within 15 minutes. It's quick drying, which is a good thing, but it does mean that you have to be quick using. So there's a bit I'm going to use to finish off with this. Oops, can't get it out of the tin. I'm going to finish off with the 17 and go over the whole lot. Yeah, so having to do it, and there's some bits that are quite high up and I can't reach them, even if I stand on my little step, but my husband could reach them, so, and I don't like standing on ladders and things. So I said to him, we're going to have to do it on a day when we're both here so that he can do that bit, because there's some little holes in the mortar sort of in a lot of places, and I feel if we fill them up, be good, it'll look better and it'll be better basically. Now the little dots on our mushroom I'm going to do in white. I'm just going to do them now because I might feel that they're too white and that I want to go over them with something. Now what my plan here with my white pen is that I'm going to go over the top of the black line at the top but not the bottom. So the black line at the bottom will look like it's a bit of a shadow underneath my white blob, but there isn't one at the top, and it might give it a bit of more of a three-dimensional look, but you don't have to worry too much about it. There we go. I think it's probably hard to see on camera, but there we go. Now we leave those stars until after that's dry. I'm going to do this sort of gill area under here. I'm going to grab my 77, give it a sharpen. Oh, my hands are cold. It's cold in here. The desk gets really cold. Right, 77. I'm going to put your hands on it. Feels cold. I'm just going to do a layer like this. I'm quite liking wanting to be able to sort of do each stripe. I'm going to try and put a bit of darker pencil sort of against each stripe. I don't know if I can do it that effectively because it's so narrow. There we go. It's okay. Now this mushroom, I'm going to put a bit of this brown on it because I want it to sort of blend in with the greeny colour, like that. So a bit more on the edges, and then I'm going to mark in a shadow under here. There we go. Now I'm going to use a couple of greys, probably this light one, yeah, 805 first for the top part. I'm just going to go over all of it. I put more on the outside, a bit less in the middle. It slightly burnished that darker colour that I put down, just blend it in. And at the bottom I want much darker, so I'm going to use my 85. I'm not going to press as hard though, I don't want it really, really, really dark. But maybe a bit on the edge and then lighter towards the centre, like that. If you make the edge quite dark, it makes it look a little bit more rounded. There we are. Now our grass underneath, it's always hard for me, I never know what colour to do grass. What colour's that? Green Earth 55. I'm tempted to use this. Because it's sort of a more olivey earthy green, which will go with that better. Let's give it a go. It's quite dark for grass, but it's not photorealistic. You may not have noticed. Anyway, it's cute and fun, isn't it? Go, and then I'm going to put some sort of darker lines in just to try and sort of make it look a bit more grass-like. Now, got a tiny little mushroom here. I'm going to do him in a bit of a brown colour. I'm going to use this 73. It's quite small, so I'm just going to block it. That's not a mushroom. That's the centre of one of these flowers, isn't it? Ooh, I do want to do it as a mushroom. I'm going to do it like that. If you don't want, you can do it as a flower centre. Oh, I just had such a cold shiver. Right, the daisies. What should we do? We've done some white ones already on this page. I'm not going to do that. I'm just rubbing my hands. I'm trying to get warm. I should do some yellow. I'm going to use the 110 first for the centres. There we go. And then the petals. What colour? I'm trying to think what will lift. I'm thinking a red. I'm going to start quite dark. I'm going to use this one, 27, just for the start of the petals. And just sort of fade it a bit like that. I'll get a lighter red to finish them off. that. $2.99 I think. Yeah, $2.99. Finish off like that. Now I think I'm going to do a red flag as well. It'll tie it all together, but I'm going to use the darker red. So back to our 27. That one. Now you can try and make it a bit lighter here where it's closer to us, but I'm just going to block it in, I think. Maybe I'll make these tips darker if I can. I think I may have put down too many layers. Like that. Now, the flagpole, I usually do them silver or gold. I'm thinking I could do it like wood, be a bit different. So I'm going to grab my 7. I also think a brown will go better with our sort of general colour scheme. There we go. Now the stars, should we do them, I'm going to try and do them gold. Let's start with that 7 actually that I just had in my hand. We'll keep it quite simple, they're small. Yesterday we used some glitter. In fact, I just noticed I've missed one. How many of you noticed? Special brownie points to all of you that noticed. I'll give you a star if you comment and say you noticed, being honest. I don't know how to use emojis in the comments. I know how to use them if I'm commenting, but not if I'm replying. It's really weird. I don't know. Anyway. And apparently there's a special thing in YouTube. If I say a certain word, apparently it behaves in a certain way. So if you have a look below the video, there's some buttons and things. And if I say the word like, apparently the like button lights up or animates so you can see. So and apparently if I say subscribe, something happens there as well. I don't know, because I can't you know, see it while I'm making the video. So this is 16, and that's it. So I'm just going to use these 2 colours. Yeah, I've still got a lot to learn about YouTube really, but try my best. Okay, now because we've got these little sparkles as well, I was thinking of doing the 700. I'm actually going to use it to fill in that star there, because yeah, but I'm thinking maybe I will use a gold glitter pen. These are my Sakura Stardust glitters. I'm going to use this gold one. Now you could, of course, use the see-through one. I just think because these little ones here haven't got any colour, so I'm going to go just around the edge of my stars and over the top of those ones. But I'm not going over all over them because this is a coloured gel. If I was using my number 700, I could go over them. I just want to do something different really for this one to what I did yesterday, just to give you some different ideas. You can keep it the same, choose your favourite way, but I think sometimes it's nice for me to show you different. There we go. There. And you can also do some dots and things as well. But I think Johanna's drawn plenty for us anyway. Let's have a look. Are we all done? Yeah, you could add some white dots to your flowers if you want, but I quite like the fact that the white dots on the mushroom stands out. I had thought they might stand out too much, but I actually quite like them, so I'm just leaving them like that. And I'm thinking that, yeah, that's what I want the eye to be drawn towards. But, you know, you can do dots on the flowers if you like. Right, that is me done for today. We have one left. wow. It seems to have gone quickly. The first two I did, and then I went off and did loads of other videos. This page seemed to take ages, and then suddenly I'm about to finish, which is sad. It's been a lovely page, but time to move on soon to something a little bit different. Gotta have a think. But anyway, for today, thank you so much for watching, and please come back tomorrow and watch the last one. But for now, have a super day and happy colouring.